Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Thoughtless. Today we're going to be looking at an exotic that you get from the season pass. I haven't come around to look at this exotic or even try it out up until now, and it's a lot better than I expected it to be. Because for the most part, the exotics you get from the season pass are not always that good. They're always fairly, memey or just like they're just for jokes in a way, right? They're not really meta competing type of exotics, and most of them probably never will be. But surprisingly, this auto rifle, this exotic, this crazy of a gun is actually not that bad, and it can actually compete with meta just a little bit. It's kind of crazy on how it works because it's super easy to use, and that's the thing. That's what makes it so good, is that the intrinsic trait and the exotic perk that it has make this gun extremely good just because of how easy it is to proc its perks. So for the perk here, regenerative motion, it just says sprinting gradually reloads its weapon. That's all you have to do. You just simply sprint and the weapon itself reloads itself over time, which is pretty good because for the most part you should be sprinting for the most part unless you're like, I don't know, in a gunfight or you're trying to do peak shots. But for the most part, sprinting is kind of like always happening in the Crucible, and you should be mostly doing it if you're trying to get around the map, right? But then if you add sprinting to this intrinsic trait, overcharged capacitor. Sprinting, sliding, and firing the weapon builds a temporary electrostatic charge, increasing range and reload speed. Final blows with this high charge cause explosions and maximum charge explosion blind targets. Now, the crazy part is that how easy it is to practice perk right here, and how strong it actually is. It's pretty much like low risk, high reward type of thing. Super low risk, high reward. You just have to sprint or slide or fire this weapon and you're just charging it up, which makes the weapon even stronger because it increases its range and the reload speed. So even if you do completely run out of ammo and you don't want to sprint to reload the weapon, you already have an increased reload speed, so the weapon reloads super fast on its own already. So it's like there's just a lot going for it. And if you have the catalyst, this was it's crazy. I almost have it, but the catalyst pretty much says while amplified, this weapon gradually gains overcharge. So now you have a fourth thing that you can overcharge this weapon. You can sprint, slide, fire the weapon, or you can just stand still if you're amplified and the weapon will charge itself, increasing your range and reload speed. That is insanity. That is literally one of the easiest weapons to use in the game with such a good perk that it has, because it just says final blows with the weapon cause explosions, assuming it's charged, which I've have done quite a few times. When people hold hands, you just get to kill one person, he explodes, and it kills the other person, which is quite nice. And if it doesn't, it'll blind them, which gives you an easy push to get the cleanup on them, which is quite amazing. And also, I don't know how it was happening because I'm using the ARC 3.0 subclass, but whenever I got kills with this weapon, I would become amplified. I don't know from where it was happening or how I'm becoming amplified by getting kills with this weapon, but I'm not gonna question it, and now I'm not gonna look too much into it. But for the most part, this weapon is kind of crazy. I definitely recommend you guys getting it and using it and trying it out for yourself and getting good with it, because is actually way more rewarding than what I think it should be, especially for how easy it is to use. Now we are going to pair this up with the pressurized precision. This is the new weapon you get from the Iron Banner. Also definitely recommend you guys getting it. This weapon is quite nasty. I have moving target and verbal weapon. Pretty good combination here. You get extra targeting acquisition, so extra aim assist, and then the verbal weapon, you just easy kills on supers. So yeah, definitely would recommend here liquid coil over particle repeater. Particle repeater, it's not that bad, stability, but I would prefer liquid coil just for the extra range. Well, not extra range, but I guess extra damage, which kind of indirectly increases the range as well in some ways, right? And then full bore will probably be the best choice here, just so you can get even more range. And of course, the range master work, it's always definitely recommended, especially on a fusion rifle, and one that's called an adaptive frame fusion rifle. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to be using the Unwavering Duty, the Adept, which is the Trials machine gun. And for our armor pieces and mods of choice, is going to be strand targeting, arc targeting, dexterity, unflinching, and the weapon surge. We are going to be using Dune Marchers. And for our subclass, like I said, ARC 3.0, these are the aspects. These are the fragments here. I don't even know where I was getting the amplify from. I was getting kills with, like I said, the weapon, and was getting me amplify, which I don't even know how, but like I said, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna take it and be happy. You know what I'm saying? But without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys enjoy any of my content, then subscribe to my channel. Help me grow, support me in any way that you can. Of course, no hard feelings, do not want to. I do understand, but without any further ado, let's get straight into this Crucible match and let's see what this exotic is capable of. Let's go. And it puts me in a pre-made match, bro.
You have zone advantage. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone A lost. 5 minutes remaining. Numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. fighters like you, I could build all 7 columns and shake the pillars to their core. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. 3 minutes remaining. Zone B lost. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Ah, shit. They're fucking pushing so hard, brother.
Save the lead.
Nope. Damn, they just have long range. I can't do nothing about it.
You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
Sheesh, man.
Zone A lost. Sound tactics bring victory.
Oh my god. Dude, I had to concentrate.
Your victory gives the city hope, Guardian.
Sheesh. God damn. That's hilarious. I like joined in late, but I'm still at the top of the leaderboard and I don't even know how.
I love it. Zone C lost. Lost the lead. Concede lost. Minutes remaining. A strong start. Fight on. Two for one. Down. Good.
Dude, how lucky can he be, bro?
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong. Lost. 'That shut them down. Uh-oh. Left. Your legend rose. 30 seconds remaining. seconds. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Your enemy has defeated.